After a wet but wonderful wander at Wyman Brook, we headed up for a park up for the night at Magpie Mine. We enjoy our first really wet night in the van, and we brave gale force winds in the Peak District.
We've just got back to the van now and set off. We've had to bath dogs in sink because they were absolutely all loppy. They've jumped all out seats, and we're just gonna go and find a little country pub now to have a couple of drinks and have a bit of warm.
Hi guys, this is Travels of Ethel the Van. A huge welcome if this is your first visit to our channel, and welcome back to anyone who has stumbled across us before. Ethel is our van, an old lady 1988 Ford Transit Flare Auto sleeper. She is our gateway to exploration, our dream developer and sunset chaser. Many cannot help but smile at our vintage van, but this little beauty has rattled and rolled us along in 2021 on journeys we would never have been and adventures we couldn't imagine. We are the most naive, unorganised and unprepared van life vacationers, closing our eyes, buckling up and just bracing ourselves for what Ethel can throw our way. None of the gear and definitely no idea. Back in May, we spontaneously purchased a non-running Ethel, and together our family, Leanne, Oliver, Tia, Lily, Mabel and Martha, grabbed the opportunity with both hands and headed off to explore and experience as much of the UK as our little Ethel would take us. Join us and maybe be inspired to take advantage of the beauty and wonder the UK has to offer as we head out on another clattering, chaotic camping journey. Oliver's cousin happens to work at is this called the Fox House?
Yeah.
The Fox House. So we've headed up here to come for a drink, and maybe Oliver might buy me some chips. See if you can see Alex.
What do you want to say?
What we're doing?
You've just said.
If camper vans did pubs, this would be it.
It's our own little private room. It's just big enough for one table.
It's so good.
We've just pulled up now, actually. We've come to a place called Magpie Mines. We think we're here. We can't actually see because it's pitch black. But we've just got here now anyway. We've just been for some pub lunch at the Fox House pub, which were really nice, actually. My cousin works there, so we've had a good catch-up as well, and it was nice to see him and see he's had a good Christmas. So, yeah, we're just getting set up now and have a cup of tea because we're both gasping. And then get set up ready for night. Right, so we have, normally what we do when we set his bed up is we have a right performance, and we the way it is, you can pull these seat folds and lean them back, and it creates a full-size bed as big as right up to the dashboard. But it is a performance to get it up. So what we've done is we've just put this bit out, but what we've sort of moved it up and wedged some things in back of here. So we've got a full-size bed now. And to be fair, I mean,
it's like a double bed, really.
Leanne's just got enough room there, and I'm comfy.
You're not even joking. That is definitely how you sleep.
So yeah, but that is lovely. We've got all those double things on.
We've got a duvet underneath, haven't we? That's got like a fleecy cover on, and then a
brand new duvet
on top.
Fluffy socks, because they're a must, as you know. Gym jams. Yeah, good to go. Morning, guys. So we've both just got up now. Well, I've been up a bit longer than Leanne. She's literally only just opened her eyes. Another winter night under his belts. What were it like?
I was comfy, alright. I was snuggled up to dog.
Yeah, it weren't that bad. I mean, I can see my breath in here this morning. It's cold. But last night weren't too bad. We didn't have an heater because his battery weren't fully charged, so it won't power as diesel heater what we've just fitted.
And we didn't have any water bottles.
We didn't have no water bottles because we put all this faith in his diesel heater. But yeah, it weren't too bad. It's freezing outside as well. But it weren't too bad. I think once we got wrapped up under duvets, it were alright, you know. So yeah, another night under his belt, easy peasy, and ready for a few more.
It's a beautifully wet and rainy day. It looks absolutely miserable. It's just wet. It's really wet. Following getting up like early this morning because my alarm went off, I had a cup of tea and I've gone back to bed while I think it's 11 o'clock, isn't it? I've never had a lay-in in the van, and to be fair, Oliver's moaning at me, but it is truly worth it. I've never been able to just enjoy just being in van and having a sleep, and it's so cuddly and cozy. Oliver's really cold for some reason. I'm really not. I'm cooking now and I'm absolutely boiling, and no, as diesel heater don't work and we haven't got heater blankets, and we haven't even got, what are they called, hot water bottles, because he refused to let me bring them. But seriously, I don't know if it's I just love my van or what, but I could just snuggle in here all day and read a book. For anybody without an oven, I just cannot recommend a Ridge Monkey or alternative. It's just so easy to cook with and so easy to clean and so fast. You really need one of these. Well, we are at Magpie Mine and we've had a lazy morning, had breakfast, and we're going to go and explore. It's an abandoned mine that you can go and have a walk round. We've never been, and it's cold and windy, so I'm all wrapped up.
In the drive-thru, order my food. Let's stay up all night. Let's pretend we're alright. In the drive-thru, I'm in love with you. Now I know what I should do.
Found in Derbyshire, one of the top industrial heritage sites, Magpie Mine is a wonderful and interesting and free site to explore. History of the site spans back more than 200 years, and it was the last working lead mine in the area. Each aspect of the mine's working has left behind its mark, which can be explored up close and personal, adding to its hands-on and in-the-moment experience of what once was. Square and round chimneys, horse gin, winding drums, a Cornish engine house and a 728-foot deep mine shaft are just some of the magnificent features to admire and get absorbed in the history of this site.
So we've just found this, and I've just said I'm surprised someone had nicked that, because people like stuff like this, don't they? It weighs a ton. There's no way that's weighing.
What is it? Just the bottom of his carriage? It's the wheel of it. It's carriage or
some sort of pulley or something like that. Well, check that, weighs a ton. That.
Bitter disputes and fights make up parts of the history of the mine, where 3 miners were murdered and a widow's curse is said to remain to this day. After dark, it could make for an easy and eerie ghost hunt. Guided open days are available at certain times and days, along with educational visits. For more information, please check online or contact them direct. Just got back to Van and had the biggest scare of our lives. A bit dramatic, but it wouldn't stop. Absolutely would not even start. So I just rang my dad and said, come and save us. And then
I've been under bonnet and got it started. Just heading towards Bakewell. I won't mind stopping off at Bakewell, but I think Liam wants to go straight home now and just get Van home. So probably just head home. That smells lovely, that. What have you had, Liam? Ready for this.
so my meal was lovely. The dogs are asleep, mood lighting on. And Oliver, where are you?
Doing pots.